Today we're making this recipe. It's a vegetable stew that first we need to make in the pan and then bake it in the oven. So this is gonna take a long time. So these are the ingredients. We have some potatoes, an onion, a butternut squash that I don't even know how I'm gonna open. Then some tomatoes, some spinach, and then the sauces. I do not recommend buying a butternut squash like this. It's too much work. So now we have the onions cooking, and we need to add the potatoes and butternut squash. To this we're gonna add some more oil, and then we need to add the spices. Okay, now we're gonna add the ras el hanout with 50 milliliters of water. So now we need to let this cook for around 5 minutes, and the next step will be to add the tomato paste and then the mushroom stock. But since I don't like mushrooms, I don't think I'm gonna be adding this, but I'm gonna give it a taste anyways. We're not adding the mushroom. I have a very strong hate for mushrooms. They taste absolutely disgusting. I'm sorry to anyone who likes them, but I just can't. So we're gonna taste the tomato now. Much better. Alright, so now it has been 5 minutes. We need to add the tomato paste. So we're gonna be doing that. So since we're not using the mushroom paste, we need to make some adjustments. So I have some water here. This should more or less replace the mushroom paste. The only thing left to add are the tomatoes and then the spinach. Also, just as a tip, I think it's really good to be cleaning around while the food cooks, because then when you're done, you don't have to clean anything because everything is clean. We now need to add 150 grams of spinach. So now we need to wait for the spinach to reduce, and then we're gonna pop this in the oven. I've been cooking this for over an hour, and the total time it says in the recipe is 30 minutes. I don't think so. It smells really good, actually. I really like it. Also, I was wondering, they don't ask for any salt or any other spices in this recipe, because I assumed that it comes with the spices they gave me, but I kind of want to add more salt. I don't know, it feels weird. But yeah, I'm trying to follow the recipe as best I can, even if I didn't add the mushroom paste, because ew. So I think it's kind of ready. Now we just need to transfer it to this oven dish and then pop it in the oven for 15 minutes, and then it should be finally ready. Okay, so that's our oven dish. It looks really colorful and really tasty, but we still have to cook it for another 15 minutes, so let's do that. It is finally ready, almost 1 hour and a half later. So it's looking quite nice right out of the oven, so I hope it tastes good. We're gonna test it later today. So this recipe was supposed to take half an hour, but it took me almost 3 times as much, and I only did half the butternut squash, because the other half, if I was to peel and cut that, it would take me another 2 hours probably. So this is what we have. The next day I went to the supermarket and found that they have sliced butternut squash. It could have saved me from my suffering.